Yes. Good morning to everybody. My name is Rajendra Prasad. I represent V-Nice Propagating Mantralaya. Basically, it talks about Vishwa Nano Internal Conscious Engineering Propagating Mantralaya. We start up a company to know about the mind management, how to manage our mind, and how to achieve the task on hand. How to focus on the task on hand. Very important. Right now, what is task on hand? First, we need to understand that what is task on hand, how to achieve it, how to control them. What scientists finding is every minute mind will go away from what task on hand, 3 times away from the task on hand. So if you sit for a study for an hour, there is a chance of 180 times it can take away from your task on hand. How to make that mind to be listened to, focus on the concentrated on the task on hand. That is the motto of this is the engineering. You know very well, any engineer, for example, civil engineer, if you want to build any building, he should make a plan. If he go as per his plan, automatically building will be constructed as per his desires of the owner, also the engineering platform. Like that, we have to design our mind. Engineeringly, we have to design our calendar. There is a calendar. What is calendar? There is a UPSC having the calendar. They informed there is a May 24th, 2026, there is an exam. That is the where they want to pick some people who's going to administrate our governance, Indian government, our motherland. So they announced the date. So it is their calendar has given. So based on that calendar, your topper IAS having their own calendar. They will organize the lecturing, special lecturing, mentors, and meanwhile, a lot of classes, examination, a lot of things, test and all they will do. That is their calendar. But here, you have your own calendar. You are come with your own calendar because your background of the different domain, also your family background and different place you are log into this place, new to this place. So these are all the when you have to focus your calendar of the day to the calendar of the topper IAS. When you do that, you will be through for attaining the signature. This signature having the value. Your ear to give a very value to what? There is a two, your hand. It can be remembered. Is it right? Is it right, sir? Is it right, madam? You are going to achieve? Not for you, your signature having the value. Is it right? 500 rupees note, if you take, there is a signature of the governor, RBI governor. Like that, now you are here to build your another 20,000 days. How many days? 20,000 days. You already spent nearly 9,000 days in your school, colleges and all. Now you are here in the topper IAS for short period. That also, if it is take September, if you take the prelims, it will end on May. It is a 9 months. 9 months time, it is 270 days. This 270 days, how to make your mind to focus on the task on hand. Task on hand is how to become 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000. Important is 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000. That has to be, it has to be always you have to remember how to become 1 in 1,000. How to become 1 in 1,000. That is the, because so many, more than 5 lakh people going to write the UPSC exam. Is it right, sir? So how to become 1 in 1,000? Only they need 1,000 people, but a lot of people are attending. It is just like it's totally an Olympic game. Olympic game. Your Olympic game is on 24th May 2026. The most luckiest day in your life. We'll go into how to achieve that, like how to convert that luckiest day into your another 20,000 days to be spent very comfortable, like how to make our mind ourselves to focus on the task on hand. Task on hand is how to become 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000. How to make that? We'll discuss that today. No. There is a special theory in 1905. Albert Einstein find that energy is equal to mass into speed of the light. He got the Nobel Prize. It is his milestone. His milestone. Is it right? His milestone. People will be remembered the moment November comes. He will remember his name and they will celebrate the day of relativity. Now, how to how to convert our task on hand into reality. Reality is one in thousand. One in thousand. The word has to be remembered. Excellent word. You have to keep it in your mind always. The moment if you had waken up in the early morning, you have to remember. I want to become one in thousand. One in thousand. One in thousand. If you achieved one in thousand, one stone you will break the two birds. One is prelims also passed and mains also passed. And interviews, we'll see how best we can do that in the interview stage. Now we will understand all India ranking is equal to also MC square. All India ranking is MC square. How to understand this MC square? 1 in 1000 is all India rank. That is the definitely will get the value to your signature. For that, MC square is that is your milestone. It's your family milestone. It's your friends milestone. It's your academy milestone. One successful day will be milestone for your entire another 20,000, nearly 40 years of life. You are in the comfortable zone. How to make our mind to be focus on 1 in 1000. That is the objectiveness and visions and missions of the today's communications between with us. So we'll interactly. If you have any doubts, please raise your hand and ask the question, or directly your hand raise the question. We'll importantly focus on the mind to task on hand. Task on hand is 1 in 1000. Task on hand is 1 in 1000. Task on hand is 1 in 1000. How to become? How to become? So now all India ranking is MC square. What is that? We will see. Simple. Yes. It's not. It may be inconvenienced for us, but it convenience to many. Please. Now all India rank is MC square. We started, madam. We talking about E is equal to MC square. That is the Albert Einstein Nobel Prize winner milestone. Your milestone is achieved all India ranking 1 in 1000. That is MC square. We will understand. Going to understand what is MC square in your task on hand, in your UPSC examination. C. M is academy mentor. Is a most important person for the task on hand for the another 270 days. Exactly, nearly 270 days are there. It is that academy mentor is the important factor. See, next is what's your duty? It says consciously listening to the lecturing. There is a lecture, regular lecture, there is a special lecture. You have to be very conscious to listen to it. Very, very important period. You have to black when you log into the any mall film, you will going to log for 2.5 hours. Like that, you have to give the signals to your mind before entering to the topper IAS Academy's classroom. I will not going to touch so many, so which is going to disturb my mind. I want to be very consciously, I have to sit. Because if you read, if you understand what the delivered by the special lecturing and lecturing, the half of the work is over. That's why consciously listening to lecturing, then constructively write up in the UPSC examination. Constructively write up. UPSC or any examination, they are clear. You want to serve the governance, they are given the clear ideas. What is that clear idea? 753. That is the clear idea. Any questions to be answered is 7 minutes. 5 different bullet points and 3 different domains you have to write. That is the simple. Here, very simple examination. But for that, you have to be very importantly consciously listening to the lecturing, special lecturing, day-to-day lecturing. When you listen to the consciously, automatically you will become the constructive. How to achieve that? We already know mind is going away from task on hand every minute 3 times. If any call comes, that will stick to that. It will take instead of 5 minutes, it can take 20 minutes also. It may be end of the day also. That's why when you are so serious, these talks, what we are communicating right now, this talk is only for the serious people who want to give a value to their signature. My signature is value. Where? In my bank account. But for myself, you want to your signature to be value for someone's life. If you become the officer, if you sign for some requirement of the any citizen, it's a different values for him. So this is totally a seriousness to understand the simple admirable words. Simple admirable word we already learned. What is that? One in 1,000. This is the simple admirable word for short period. It is not the long period. It is short period. Up to what? 24th May 2026. That is the admirable word. Afterwards, you will become the 1 in 1,000. No need to worry. Like that. These are the simple admirable words. If when your mind goes away from your task on hand, you have to recall that word. Like you are picking when you want to have a doubts, or you want to find any restaurant, you will go with all and you will find it, and you will make sure that you can fulfill your desires and all. Like that, you have to pick the word. That's why very seriously, please focus on 1.5 hours. Not 1 hour, almost 1 hour. Right now, already 20 minutes over 1 hour. If you understand that small word, if you are awakened, if your time is wasting, that's why we wrote the constructive time management is richness. What is, sir? Constructive time management is richness. Constructive time management is richness. What is richness? Give the value to your signature is the richness. The moment if you get the value, you become rich. You will make the others to be rich. Not only you make the most of the citizens in the country going to be rich because of your signature. That is the how to achieve it. This is, and now right now another word we understood. What 3 words we with the All India ranking, it is equal to MC square. It is a relativity to reality. In your life of UPSC examination festival days, you should reality is All India ranking is MC square. Same thing. Where Albert Einstein got the Nobel Prize, where you got the value to your signature. Is it right? Is it right, madam? Is it right? Is it right, sir? So like that. So another 3 words we learned right now with this small one equation we wrote. We learned what? One is M for mentor. Mentor is important. How to mentor is like a doctor. Mentor is like a surgeon. You will going to give the solutions to your problems, immediate solutions and permanent solutions, surgical things like that. So you learned mentor is important. 1 in 1,000. Mentor is important. Albert Einstein, he got the Nobel Prize. If I focus on this reality of all India ranking is equal to MC square, I will going to be give the value to my signature. Then conscious. See the word conscious. Then constructive. Simple logic. If you want to write a 200 words of one small essay, you need to be very constructive. Lot of knowledge has to be kept in the mind without repeating the words. These are all, it is all depends on you, how you are consciously listening to the lecture, regular lecturing, and also special lecture who already served the nation and who did a lot of successfulness in his career. They will come and give the lecture how to get the nectar out of that. That is the consciousness. Constructive is whatever you are going to write, and that knowledge has to be converted. Potential energy is consciousness. You have to convert. Write up is kinetic energy. It will write up like that. You have to. Now we will going to understand how to. Simple. Be nice. Vishwa Nano Internal Conscious Engineering. We are helping you to engineering your day. For how many days? Short period. How many short days? Only 279 months. Is it right? 9 months. If you take the May 24th of 2026, if you're starting from today, it's a 9 months nearly. See, it is just like you are a mother. Your motherhood has started. For to serve what? To serve where? To motherland. That's why we will go into underground. Be nice, will there? Your inner voice igniter. I'm going to help you to ignite your inner voice. There is a something going to be, not able to solve yourself. How to solve that? How to break that? And how to focus on the task on hand. Task on hand is main importantly word is one in thousand. 1 in 1000. That is the main word. That is the focusness. Task on hand for May 24, 2026. Now, your valuable presence in the academy. Valuable presence. You are spending the time here. Without your, you maybe miss your mom, parents, you miss your friends. Lot of things you miss and you came here. You are spending. That is the valuable presence in the academy to achieve the one in upcoming UPSC examination. That is the. Now, see, mind is everything. What you think you become. That is the learned says. Swami Vivekananda says. Mind is everything. What you think you will become. Same thing in the when you take that epics like this Gita and all. They said simple word. Atmanu tannanu tanu uddhara ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು ಆತ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಮನಸ್ಸೇ ಶತ್ರು ಮನಸ್ಸೇ ಮಿತ್ರ ಮನಸ್ಸೇ ಶತ್ರು ಮನಸ್ಸೇ ಮಿತ್ರ. He said mind is the culprit for all activity. He is a friend, he is an enemy. The moment this word knows how to focus to the 1 in 1000, you know the where you are lacking. The lacking in mind focusing. Mind is your friend, mind is your enemy. Mind is your friend in the academy. Mind is your friend even when you are listening to the lecture and make the notes without disturbing your the particular hour you are spending with the lecture. When you are with the mentor, you are going to be get the solid feedback on your doubts. It's a friend. When you disturbed, it's become enemy. So we need to how to balance that. When you are log into the topper academy class, you should remember this. Mind is everything. I want to achieve 1 in 1000. My mind is everything. I have to make my mind to be concentrate consciously, constructively. It has to be set. So now, how to build the mind to focus on the task on hand? Task on hand is what, sir? Can you say loudly? Task on hand is what, sir? What, madam? Task on hand is 1 in 1000. 1 in 1000. And what it is going to give? What is going to give? What is the precious things? Values to your signature. Values to your signature. How to achieve it? How to focus on? We will learn today. It's an excellent day for all of you. To what's a valuable day you are spending? How to be more valuable year onwards? Yes, I said there is a motherhood has started. Any home, if the one child has to go, it takes 9 months to come out. Now you have started the same day. After 9 months, you will going to constructively write the UPSC exam. Examination is very easy, man. When you have the knowledge of what you want to be, what the question has to be, how question has to be answered. It's a very simple, very simple. But how to be consciously pick the words and write up the constructively write the examination is what I find with most of the successful people in the UPSC examinations. So we're going to understand, man. Okay, sir. We will understand what is the task on hand, how to achieve it. Same, sir. Task on hand. Achieve your All India rank, admirable motherland. So now we will talk. Most of the people we will visit a SBI or any Canara Bank and all. Right now, SBI, we know. What is SBI? We will go to, when we log into the SBI, we will going to get what, sir? Money, whatever we loan, lot of things valuable. So, when you are in the academy, when you are listening to the mentor, when you are listening to the special lecturing, what you have to do, sir? You have to apply the SBIC theory. Same banking theory. What is that? Standard behavior interaction consciously. Simple words, sir. You are log into the topper IAS, it is act like a State Bank of India. It's called standard behavior interactions with mentor, consciously listening to the lecturer, constructively write up. How to build? When you understand the task on hand is write the answer in 7 minutes, 5 bullet point, 3 different domains, subjects, geography or history or ethics, like that. So if you know that, you will start behaving standardly. I am here. I want to get the nectar out of from the lecturing and communication. What I have to make here. See, sir, there is a more than 20 crore people or young peoples are there. But out of that, you are sitting here. You are sending the valuable time here. Means you are the most luckiest people. You want to going to serve the motherland, to serve the citizen, and with as a rules makers. So there is a CIBIL score. Based on the CIBIL score, what they will going to give? They will give all things. We will get a loan. Lot of things we will get with the CIBIL score. We will understand CIBIL score is constructive interaction behavior integrated learn. The moment you log in here, no sir, academy for another 270 days. That 270 days should be constructively interaction behavior. If you build that constructively interaction behavior integrated launch means you all from the different part of the place. So now you are integrated. In that integration has to be constructively. Interactions. Interaction is what's simple. You always talk about what's the UPSC questions will come. When we have a match in Bengaluru, what we'll talk, sir? We'll talk always the player's name. Lot of things we will talk like that. When you are here for the another 270 days, interaction and integrated land. Whenever sits here, you have to focus on that. Focus on that. And when you are focusing on that, it's called solid compatibly reoriented to the environment. You are here environment. You are the part of the country. You are part of your motherland. But here what? Your solid compatibility will come. That is the CIBIL score. When you got the good CIBIL score is nothing but to become the 1 in 100. Get the knowledge in your knowledge bank. Create a knowledge bank in your mind. That is the CIBIL score. When you have a good CIBIL score, means knowledge bank in your mind, what will happen, sir? It is very easy to drag it, and CIBIL score is nothing but what, sir? It is eligible for getting the lot of benefits from the financial sector. Is it right? Like that, you have the knowledge bank is your CIBIL score. How to achieve it? Interaction, integrated, and compatibility, reorienting the environment. Reorientation means what, sir? Sometimes you want to go out, you have to go immediately, you have to back. Reorientation immediately. You already oriented, someone call you, go out. It has to be finished in no time. Back to reorient. Then you will able to get your knowledge bank started collecting lot of data. That data has to be taken out on the your luckiest day in the May 2026. Now, see, sir, this is the most important. Try to visit so many years from us. ATM. ATM is anytime money. If you, it is anytime money if you put your money in that. Otherwise, it will not like that. Like that. If you automate the mind, automate the mind. Automate the mind is what, sir? Automate the mind means what, sir? Constructively, consciously, constructively listening, and constructively write up, and consciously listening is the automate the mind. Automate the mind as it is nothing but you have to give the, before entering to the class, I will going to sit for 3 hours without disturbing myself to engaged task on it. That is your automate the mind. The moment automate the mind, you will going to achieve what, sir? Achieve the merits. Achieve the merits here is what, sir? Achieve the merit is what, sir? 1 in 1,000. If you want to achieve 1 in 1,000, what you have to do, sir? What you have to do, madam? Automate the mind. Automate the mind is nothing but focusing on your mentor, focusing on lecturing, special lecturing, constructively write up. This is the automatic mind. For a short period, it is not lifelong. It is a short period. Only 270 days. 270 days. Already today is 6th. Already means 6 days gone. Only 266 days is left. 264 days left. If you automate your mind, you will definitely achieve the merits of 1 in 1,000. If you achieve the 1 in 1,000, another 20,000 days of your life is comfort zone. Nearly 40 years of your life, it's in comfort zone. Not only your generation is comfort zone. And citizens definitely going to help in the digital era. So automatically, if you achieve the merit, what will happen? Anytime money. See, the financial sector will going to give us a signals to us. If you want to open a bank as an IAS officer, if you follow my theory, definitely you will get anytime money. So the moment if you say any ATMs, lot of ATMs there, you have to remember that for the short period. What is that has to be? Automate the merit. Achieve the merit. Achieve the merit. What, sir? What, sir? Achieve the, what's the achieve the merit means, sir? 1 in 1,000. How to achieve it, madam? 2 words. 3. E is equal to MC square. Mentor, consciousness, constructiveness. Finished. All are related, madam. Theory of relativity equal to reality in your UPSC examination. No doubt in that. If you going to train your mind, automate the mind. The moment if you say the ATM, you have to recall that my mind has to automate it. I automated. Automated it was 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000. Please go and write in your room. 1 in 1,000. It will recall you. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. We said the mind is everything. And whatever it says, it's happened. 100% it happened. But you should not, don't have a doubt. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Mind is the culprit for, mind is the enemy, mind is the friend. Here you want a friend mind. What? Friend mind. Friend mind in with what? With the mentors, with the listening to the lecturers and listening to the special lecturer and constructive, consciously observing the write-ups. That's the mind friendliness. So if you want, year afterwards, the moment you see any ATMs, you have to awaken your consciousness to remember the 24th May 2026. I want to become 1 in 1000. 1 in 1000. 1 in 1000 at any cost. I want to build my knowledge bank. Knowledge bank, where it built? It built in the mind. What is mind? Mind is the enemy. Mind is the friend. I want to make my mind to be friend. For what? To store the knowledge which is required for the UPS to go through 753 theory. 7 is 7 minutes, 5 bullet point, 3 different subjects. That's all, nothing else. It is so easy. If you build the knowledge bank, and that knowledge bank, it is just like a running a program. Any program like a SAP, there is a program. If you put the wrong word, it doesn't open. Like that, if you put a right words in that 5 bullet points, everything is true. The value 1 in 1000 is a value. 1 in 1000 is a value. 1 in 1000 is a value. Even 1 rupee less in the 1000 rupees, no value. But 1 is value. Like that here, 1 become the 1 in 1000 is value. How to achieve that 1 in 1000? 1 in 1000. Next, go. Again, we come back to civil engineering. Engineer will do RCC, reinforced cement concrete. He will protect us. We are protected. We are comfortable zone. We are no, madam. We are comfortable zone. There is a roof, RCC, reinforced cricket, cement concrete. Like that, our mind acts 3 different way. Our mind acts 3 different way. See, one is reactive cause communication. What is that, sir? What is that, madam? Reactive? What is the feedback of that? Can you read out, sir, please? Unconventional, unconvinced. How we're going to understand that? What is reactive cause communication? Someone will see the movie. There is an IAS officer. He do lot of stuff, sir. So you want to become IAS officer. Someone will see, experience the film while going. He saw some officer has to delivered some different way. So you want to become the IAS officer. It's called reactive cause communication. The cause is, you see the picture, you see the someone has achieved, that cause is taken and his mind is reacted. I want to become. It is unconventional and unconvinced. To whom? It is unconventional to himself, unconventional to his parents, unconventional to to build the life. It is unconvinced because he doesn't know the value. Means the depth of the UP. What is the needed for to 1 in 1000? So if your mind is reactive cause communication, you have seen many ways. Someone is buy the car, Audi car. It like 1 crore. I want to buy. That is a reactive cause communication. But he may not up to that point, but he will going to plan that. It's not unconventional and inconvenience. Like that, a reactive cause communication. If you have that, you have to break that immediately. You have to break. You should have the Task on hand, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 1,000. That is the task. Can you read out, madam, please? This third line. We're going to understand what reactive conscious communication. Reactive conscious communication, simple word, we can say, if I get the government job, I am yes, not to become the IAS officer. It is job. If I get the PhD, convenient. So this is better than this. It's a differently, same words, RCC, but it's a different meaning. So this is not required for UPSC. The people who want to write the rules for the citizens of India, we don't that country or governance doesn't need reactive conscious communicator. They need responsive conscious communication. What type of people country needs, sir? What type of people citizen looking for? Responsive conscious communicators. What it will give, sir? Can you read out, madam? If it's a responsible conscious communicator, what you will going to? What is comfort zone here? If you write some what do you call the some rules and regulations that going to create a comfort for the people, it's called responsive conscious communication. Co-owner means he is also he is going to be lead a very comfortable life. He doesn't disturb, citizen doesn't disturb with our that rules what we are making. For example, recently you have seen there is 11 people dead. Is it right? In our own Bengaluru, 11 people. See, we celebrate the same proceedings 17 times in the country. Is it right, madam? 17 different part we celebrated. IPL success. Is it right? 18th we celebrated in Bengaluru. But we don't have rules and regulations. When it is open, we don't know what is the pros and cons will come to the society. If they would have drawn the rules, the moment match is over, after 2 days you will go into celebration has to be happened to. After 2 days means what? They will settle down, they will come back. They will do. There is a lag. Like that they are not the co-owner now. If they are having the rules and regulation by the top people of the governance, they will our publics or our citizens are the co-owners. Co-owner means it's a simply there is no disturbances, harmony. That is the it is like responsive conscious communication. It leads to the comfort zone. Comfort zone means it's totally fearless zone. It is just like a Namma metro. Namma metro teaches comfort zone. Is it right, madam? Are you agree? Because before entering, we have to authorization. Afterwards, we know what time it comes. Next, at what time you will definitely going to reach there. That is the comfort zone. You people are here to write the rules and regulations to build the comfort zone in the country, which can coordinate with the other 190 countries. Not a small job. You are not here for the not small job. You are here to build interconnected to the 191 countries. For example, if I work for the any Infosys, I am only for Infosys plus 69 countries. There are branches in 69 countries. That's all. But whereas when you come to your as a started serving to the Indian governance, you are connected to directly 191. So this is very valuable time you are spending to become, to give, to become 1 in 1000. Then value to your signature. That's so. You please focus on how to become responsive conscious communicator. If you have this category, reactive cause communication, please immediately, right now, you have to change it at least reactive cause communication. Communicator. The moment if you start thinking conventional and convenient, definitely you will become comfort zone and co-owners. A co-owner will take you, we don't know where it can take. It's a different dimensions thinkings. So be registered in your mind. What is that? I want to become responsive, conscious communicator. For how long? Only for 264 days from right now. Whenever you sit here, when you come to the Topper Academy, when you speak to the mentor, when you speak to the lecturer, when you speak to the special lecture, you have to figure this word, responsive conscious communicator. The moment we see the we want to travel in metro, we are responsive. We will going to get our ticket as a post, and we'll get the train where and we will reach on time because we are responsive conscious communicators. Whereas in BMTC, reactive conscious communicator, we don't know. It's a convenience. We're going to reach, but when you compare these two words, which is more valued, more weight? Can you, madam? Which is more valued? There is a 3 words. Responsive cause. For example, if you give the signals to your parents, mom, dad, I want to settle down at the age of 28. You said to your, convey to your parents. What will happen to parents' mind, man? They're happy because he has openly informed us. Till 28, we have to look. So we will help her to focus on our task. I want to become IAS officer. That is the signal as given to your mentor, signal as given to your lecturers, special lecturers, and you started thinking on that. What it gives where it will stand, madam? It stands on the responsive. A co-owner is nothing but is not an industrialist, is not the voter, is not a banker. Co-owner is going to be the writer of the rules and regulation. Entire system. How to register that mind? Register these words to in your day-to-day spending at Topper IAS Academy. If you are already in this day, responsive conscious communication, this one, definitely it is true. Now you have to focus on 1 in 1000, 1 in 1000, 1 in 1000, not 1 in 10,000. 1 in 10,000 also value. But again, you have to take another step, another train to your mind. If you train for 1 in 1000, you will cross the 2 stages. One is prelims and mains. Now we will see. Continue. Now we understood responsive conscious communication will going to bring comfort zone and co-owner. How to achieve that? This is the small theories. This is like when you see our flag, there is a 3 color. It is called 3D theory. 3 words: mentor, conscious, constructive. That is the flag of our Indian nation. Like that, 3D. Initially, I said there is a calendar. Calendar for how many days, sir? Only 270 days. Already 6 days gone, 264 days. You have to make your calendar. In this calendar, while making your own calendar, it's called own calendar. It is not the calendar of any Deccan or Times of India or any Panchanga. No. It's your own calendar, own calendar. How will you going to design your day-to-day hours to achieve? Achieve what, madam? Achieve what, sir? Achieve what, sir? Achieve what, sir? Achieve what, madam? What, madam? You have your own calendar. That calendar should not be disturbed by your parents. That calendar should not be disturbed by your birthday for your friends. That calendar should not be disturbed by the Panchanga, which is having the n number of festivals. Only the calendar is disturbed by the for the short time. It is not the whole life. For the short time, because task on hand will have the value, lot of value. For example, if you going to operate it in the any heart surgery, there is a value for that day. They will a lot of things will be planned. They don't allow us to visit as for our wishes. Is it right, sir? Any patients which is having that severeness, they don't allow. Like that, you have your own calendar. That calendar has need to be responsive, conscious communication. You have to make that calendar. That calendar is going to tell you whether you are in 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 10,000 or 1 in 5 lakh people or 1 in 10 lakh people. Okay. Can anybody assist me, sir? Just you go through Google and say why people failed in IPSC exam, UPSC examination. Can you anyone trace it? Not consistent. Can we read out, sir, loudly? Is it possible? Cannot consistent. Cannot consistent. We'll some more also there. Can anybody assist me, sir? Anyone, madam? And lack of faith. They will forget what they do. We'll go through as per that UPSC site. We'll discuss. Just visit, madam. Google. Just Google it. Why students fail in UPSC examination? Because they are the authorized people for you. They are just like doctors who can rectify our body problems. Poor planning and the lack of strategic preparation. Okay. See, madam is already traced. We will listen to her. Yes, madam. Your good name, madam? Srishti, please. Due to poor planning and the lack of strategic preparation, neglecting the syllabus, poor time management, and inconsistent revision. 4 points they given. These things will covered, madam. This mind management is. To overcome the why student failed in UPSC examination, there is a answer for that. For that, this theories will work. Because if aspirants, if you want to serve his motherland, if you want to serve the citizen, he's having the calendar. He always keep the calendar for the short period. If you make the calendar, the moment, what is the first line, madam? Due to poor planning and lack of strategic preparation. It is called poor planning. We said constructive time management is richness. Poor planning. You are right, sir. Poor plan. Why poor planning? Consistency is not there, sir. Consistency is nothing but time management. Just simply you imagine, madam, imagine the Nammo metro. If one train, they will say another 5 minute train will come. If it is that miss, what is the next? If the next train come, what will happen? Especially in the peak hours. Like that, if you miss any one lecturing, one is special lecturing, especially this short period of 270 days, 264 days, there is a rush like peak hour metro. How to avoid? That is the 3D theory. It is just like your flag, Indian flag. See, first is dilute, digest, and delete. As I said, delete means when you have your own calendar for up to May 24, 2026 is you have to make the calendar. In that calendar, you have to delete some of the important events. You already know, sir. Maybe it's a birthday, it's a marriage. You have to be very strict on that. Responsibly, you have to answer it. It means you are focusing on the task on hand. Means whichever the one you can delete for the short period for this 1 year. If you take the decision, then you have to digest. Sometimes lecture may be bored. Sometimes you are unable to focus. Your mind is not allowed to focus on the lecturing. Sometimes you are not able to understanding the subject. You have to digest that particular time for short period. That has to be learned. And dilute. Dilute means sometimes classes will there immediately they will say date is postponed. You have to dilute. You have to immediately it has chalta hai. What to do next? Like that you have to concept. When you take the water, if you make the sambar, it diluted to become the sambar. If you put into the milk, become milk. Sometimes you have to be act for the short period, not all the period. It is for the short period to achieve the 1 in 1000. 1 in 1000. This is how it works. Dilute, digest. Digest means you have to pick. Sometimes special lecturer words may not able to stored in our mind. So that time you have to do, you have to digest for the short period. We should not comment. We should not negative comments. That's called the. If you follow this 3D theory, you will log into the 3R immediately. What is that? Response, reorient, reward. Automatically it comes. The moment you are reward yourself, oh, I've done this much of hours today. I sit, my mind is focused. Automatically you start reorienting. Even in the situation, it is not comfortable to you. It start reorienting. And it start responding. It all mind game. Mind is enemy, mind is friend. What we want right now for the May 24, 2026? What type of mind we want? Friend mind. Friend mind one means consciously listen to the lecturer. Constructively write up. If you have a 3R theory, you will go to the automatically wherein the 3A theory will develop. Automatically it will develop. You start attracting the subject. Your mind dragging you. Oh, there is a class because you are involving so much. And admire. You started admiring the, if I do like this. So if you start admiring the subject, you definitely will go to the advancement. Here advancement is what, sir? 1 in 1000. 1 in 1000. and E is equal to all India ranking is equal to MC square. Mentor, consciously listening to the lecturing, constructively write up in this. Then this is how our life is built. This is how our life is built. Comfort zone. Day is comfort. Some friends who is well up, if you meet us, it's a comfort zone. Sometimes there is a when we go to some place, there is a lot of disturbances. There is a fear. Then learning. Sometimes we need to learn from the situations. Growth. Now you are here. You are in which zone right now? You are in the learning zone. You are here to build your knowledge bank. Knowledge bank. Dictionary of governance. Dictionary of governance. You are in the learning. The moment if you are under learning, always we are in the fear. You have to take out this fear. You have to take out that fear zone. Fear means 1 in 1000, 1 in 1000, 1 in 1000. Aglila? No. 1 in 1000. The moment if you are in fear, the conscious is gone, constructiveness is gone. How to understand this? You started coming to coming to topper IAS. Immediately some road has blocked. Oh, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? The fear ಹೋಯ್ತ್ರಿ. The moment if you are in fear, it's the conscious go illoglo. You will mess up. So if you want to be always in the growth mode, growth zone, you have to take out this fear zone from your day-to-day life. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಏನಂತಾರೋ, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಇದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಇನ್ಯಾವಾಗ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. No, I will read it. I will read it. You are just right now. You are not in the surface mode. You are in the air mode. Surface mode can be you can interchangeably we can take. Instead of going bus, we can go for the train. Instead of train, we can go by car. We can go by walk. Whereas in the flight mode, no chance. So how to encast the valuable time you are spending in the topper IAS? How to become the topper in topper IAS? How to become the 1 in 1000 in the topper IAS? For this, the only factor is mind. Mind is enemy. Mind is friend. We want friendly mind. That friendly mind should be focused on knowledge building about the governance rules and regulations. That's all. This opportunity comes those who really want to do something to the society. That's why if you start learning, here is learning up to what? 26 January 2026. Learning, knowledge building activities. Later, another 4 months, write up. You have to register it in your mind. I want to become 1 in 1000. I will going to listen to the lecturing and build my knowledge bank. I have my own dictionary. Dictionary means small word. and it gives the full long meaning. How to build that words. That is the learning. The moment if you build your own dictionary, the knowledge bank, you will in the growth zone. If you are in growth zone, automatically you shift to the comfort zone. Now we are all comfort zone. We don't know the what we call as a future, real future. We are reactive cause communicator. ಎಲ್ಲೋ ನೋಡಿದೀವಿ ಬಂದಿದೀವಿ. The people who already from the same family, who IAS family and all, responsive cause communication, they know. They won't come with a reactive cause communication. They are the responsive cause communication. They are already exposed to that environment where they can get the most benefits out of it. When we are new to that, we have to log into the responsive conscious communicator. Comfort zone co-owner. Comfort zone co-owner. For that, learning is nothing but learning start like this. There is 8 words are there. Now, first word we will talk about communication. We'll talk about communication. What is communications? This is the communications. Your requirement. You are signaled to the topper IAS academy. Your requirement as inform to whom? Topper IAS academy. What is that? I want to be? I want to serve to governance. I want to become IAS officer. I want to get good all India ranking. Your requirement. Your requirement is what, sir? What is communications to your academy? Requirement is I want to become IAS officer. Indian Administrative Services. I want to serve for the governance. Next word is commitment. Next word is commitment. Commitment is what? As we said, E is equal to MC square. Your commitment is nothing but planning. Planning what? Planning is nothing but your own engineering calendar. In that engineering calendar, compulsory you have to delete some of the event which is disturbing your day-to-day activities for the short period. For example, if you are a player of the any game, if you want to visit some other country to represent the country, some important function is happening in your home, will you miss this or that? Definitely won't miss the represent the country. Like that you are here, you are going to, you want to represent the country. When you have the want to represent the country, you have a solid commitment. Solid commitment. It is not the commitment from the academy. It is the commitment from you. Commitment from the academy is already through. They have mentor. They provide the mentor. They provide the library. They provide the course material. They provide the special lecture. Their commitment is, and UPSC already committed. We are going to conduct examination on 24th May 2026, and you have to answer like this 753 area. You have to answer 7 minutes, one question, 5 bullet point, 3 different points. This all they are also through. They're committed. Here, what's the who has to commit now? Who has to commit, madam? Who has to commit, sir? Yourself. Your mind has to commit. If you committed, you will landed in the constructiveness. Simple. Yes, I will come and go. No, you have the constructiveness. That is nothing but the execution of work. Execution of the work. Execution of work is the time management. There is a 24 hours. How to manage my calendar of the 24 hours? Okay, 8 hours It's gone. 16 hours. How to manage my 16 hours? This is for the short period to build the long comfort life. Is it right, madam? Is it right, madam? Is it right, sir? Short period for only 270 days. It's going to build another 27 years. More than 27 years it built. For that, you need to constructiveness, execution of work. Is it right, madam? Execution of work. Then for that, you need a consciousness. It's called full awareness about the work. But sir, full awareness of the work. You already know the awareness. Examination going to happen on so and so time. This is the different subjects are there. And it has to be answered like this. You know, full awareness. But what's your consciousness to achieve that? I know Delhi, how to reach it, how fastly we can reach it. If you know the full awareness, it is easy for me to reach the Delhi. Like that, how to build your calendar with the full awareness. Full awareness ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ನಾನು 264 days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಕೆಲವನ್ನ ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನು ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಡೈಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆ ಇದಾಗಬೇಕು, ರಿಓರಿಯಂಟೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಅಡ್ಮೈರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ವೇರ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಲ್ಯಾಕಿಂಗ್, that is called consciousness. It will not come in a day, it will not come in a month. It is a practice. It's not so easy. Sometimes even best player will miss the century. How? Because of the environment. He is expecting the bowler is fast bowler, he will going to swing the ball in swing. He will do what? In swing the ball, judged by batsman. But immediately there is a air, it pushes the ball outswing, it become outswing. See that there is a factors. So that's why if you full awareness with the consciously, very simple here, true, then it needs consistency. This is where we are lacking. Consistency. Time management. What is that? Time management. Time management is constructive. Time management is richness. It gives the richness. Here, what is time management? Time management is your calendar has to be matched with the academic calendar. Topper IAS academic calendar. It should not mismatched. It should it's just like you are in the inside the cooker. You have to be here for to build the knowledge bank. So if your time management is good, automatically your compassion will there. It's called win-win situation. Definitely will go with win-win situation. That is 1 in 1,000. See, all the words start with C. If you are in win-win situation, automatically you are landed in growth path, compatibility. You will go into the compatibility. The moment if you are in the compatibility growth path, you are exposed to the cosmos. The cosmos is nothing but governance. You are going to serve the governance cosmos. So time management is the crucial factor. Mind is its enemy. We want to make that mind as a friend for the short period. You are not secured here. When you become the officer, you are secured. Sometimes you may be not manage the time. Time management is not done by you. It is acceptable. But where here, in this case, you are not secure. You want to build the secured life for 20,000 days. Just you need 264 days. Constructive time management days. So the final is what's it's called always be on the track of conscious communication. Conscious communication. Current affairs, lot of things you're going to learn, and you can think yourself as an officer, and you can give this n number of solutions your own. Lot of things you can involve while for learning the new things. For the short period, you should be like a jackfruit. Your lifestyle will be like a jackfruit. Any other fruit can pick and they can take out like that. For the short period, with your relatives, with your parents, with your friends, with WhatsApp, with the digital world, you should be like a jackfruit. If you want to eat the jackfruit, it's not so easy. That has to be cut. Lot of things like that. Anyone want to approach you? Any disturbed WhatsApp call? Any disturbed messages? Which can kill your time management has to be avoided like a jackfruit. So when you have that type of mind system in you, automate your mind, ATM, automate your mind, automatically you will become 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000. So the constructive time management is richness. This gives the values to your nature. There is a subject called ethics in your system. They talks about all the Shankaracharya, Ramanujacharya, even Mahatma Gandhi ji, Lal Bahadur Shastri, most of the successful people. In Shankaracharya, their hold the hand like this called Gnan Mudra. So this is Gnan Mudra. You are saying here your authorization having valued lot of value. It valued for how many countries? On 91 countries. So how to become rich? How to become? You already rich. How to become? Increase that richness. That is the. So let your signature speaks. Not you. Your signature speaks. Wish you all the best. If you have any doubts, any communication, please you can raise it. These are all about. It's called mind management. Mind management. It's not so easy. It's all simple theory. You know already full awareness about the examination structure, and also you are landed in the equipped successful academy. Any doubts? Okay. So as a ethics, when we take, there is a, even sometimes they consider Bhagavad Gita, sometimes they will write up with their things. So in that Gita, what they mentioned as Ananya Chintayanto Mayajana Paryopasite Tesa Nityabhiktan Yogakshemam Mama Vahameham. It talks about if you start thinking about me, I will take care of all the things like that. If you start thinking about the examination, full awareness, and how to write, how to constructively journal. If you start thinking, your mind starting what you want, it converted into what you want to become. That is the decode of that. We can decode like that sloka. So wish you all the best for your upcoming examination. If you want anything particular topic, please let me know. I can just talk to the madam and I can give the what we call that feedback and how to arrest it. Sometimes lot of unwanted thoughts will make you to progress. So how to arrest that? How to focus? If you need any assistance from my side, please inform madam. We'll sit individually. We can sort it out. Hmm? Wish you all the best, man. Wish you all the best, sir. Thank you so much for listening. So, anyone want to give the feedback? I love to receive some feedbacks because it helps me. Because based on your feedback, I prepared this 1 in 1,000. Some people said they give some examples. I started giving number metro as an example, how they are constructive and how they are achieving consistency, how they are maintaining. If you see that structure, it will self-explanatory. You can and there recently the events which disturbed our lifestyles and all digital world like that. If your feedback will help me to improve myself, so that you can register the words. Now you are already registered. Can you repeat registered words, sir? All of you, all of us. Can you give me one word, please? Anyway, no worry. Whatever you registered in your mind, we'll start with madam. What is the word you remembered? One word, madam. Time. Time management. Next, madam. ATM. A full form in madam. What do you remembered in that? Any last one? Automate the mind. Yes, madam. Responsive conscious communication. You, madam. Responsive conscious madam. You, madam. Achieve the merits. You, madam. Responsive conscious communications. Yes, madam. Mentor. Mentor. Yes, madam. Concentration. Okay. You, sir. Richness. You, madam. Consciousness. Conscious communication. Yes, madam. Sir. 1 in 1,000. Oh, great, sir. You, sir. Mentor lecturing. Mentor lecturing. You, madam. Constructive right. Right. Constructive right. These are all the if you take collectively, if you take, there is a 10 different words, 13 different words. If you recall that 13 different words, you definitely going to become 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000. Please write somewhere in your residence or in your room or somewhere 1 in 1,000, so that it recalls us. It's just sometimes there is a that red signal will make us to stop, like that. We start thinking, oh, we have to stop, like that. It helps us to understand our focusing task on it. Wish you all the best to become 1 in 1,000.
Thank you, sir.
All the best, sir. All the best. Nice to talking to you, communicate to you. We will expecting some more what we called as especially ethics, how to apply the ethics in your examination, how to speak that how to answer it, that we'll see. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best. God bless you all. Thank you. Yes. Mm. Please take these photos. Keep it. It's a very important. Already you are conscious. Very important. ATM. Automate the mind. Automate the mind. Automate the mind for the start trade. Then finally conclusion is like this, sir. One academy, one notes, one academy, one notes, one mentor, one in thousand. You are there, one in thousand. If you follow that one academy, I'm in this academy, I want to follow the academy rules, and one mentor, you have to believe that mentor, you have to behind him, and one notes with a different angle of thinking. If you taking different academies or this one, it may be confused you. Initially you have to stick to one academy notes for the time being, for the first 4 5 months. Then you will the moment knowledge collect, you have your own notes, that own notes will be going to help you to achieve the merits like that. So focusing, one in thousand, one in thousand. Is it useful, madam? Is it useful, sir, for you, sir? You want subsequent any after 1 month? You need any? Please. Yes, ma'am. So we'll end the seasons. Thank you so much.
Meeting at one. ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಡು stop.
Thank you. Thank you so much.